Tesla preps for a Cybercab takeover of the Robotaxi platform. Tesla is evidently preparing for the Cybercab to take over the Robotaxi platform after the pilot program in Austin, Texas is launched. That claim is made based on new drone footage from Gigafactory, Texas, captured by Joe Tetmeyer, who found hundreds of Cybercab castings that have accumulated on property in Austin. The drone goat Joe Tetmeyer has captured images of several hundred Cybercab castings outside of Giga, Texas. The Model Y will handle the initial Robotaxi pilot program in Austin, but it looks like Cybercab could be introduced later this year as well. The Cybercab is Tesla's dedicated Robotaxi vehicle that was unveiled last October. It features just 2 seats and is minimalistic, aimed toward allowing the full self-driving suite to chauffeur passengers from point A to point B without ever having to deal with human interaction or any responsibilities within the vehicle. In June, Tesla plans to launch its first Robotaxi rides in Texas. Although employees in Austin and in the Bay Area of San Francisco have already had access to over 1,500 trips and 15,000 miles of autonomous but supervised travel, Tesla plans to launch a driverless version in a limited fashion in June. However, this initial pilot program, while presumably operating on an unsupervised version of the FSD, will only utilize Model Ys, at least at first. The drone footage captured by Tetmeyer today seems to tell a story of a quick transition to the Cybercab for the Robotaxi responsibilities, especially as Tesla gets its feet wet with the early unsupervised FSD rides and gains confidence in the fleet's ability to navigate passengers. Many more Tesla Cybercab castings at Giga, Texas today. Looks like around 75 or so in the racks waiting for production line testing, or more than that. It appears that between 400 and 500 Cybercab castings can be seen in the images Joe captured. A very respectable number, considering the company said it will not launch the Robotaxi with the initial rides it gives in Austin. The images seem to paint a picture that Tesla is truly ready to get things moving in terms of the Cybercab project. While it does not plan to use the vehicle initially, its manufacturing efforts for the car are being prepared by stacking these castings so they're ready to be expanded upon into the real thing. On the most recent earnings call, Tesla's VP of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Moravi, said the Cybercab's engineering has progressed over the last several months to de-risk things like corrosion, the sealing across the seams of the vehicle, and when you marry several components, and even things like early crash testing have already taken place. Moravi continued, as with all that combined, we kind of go into the builds that we have in this quarter for the Cybercab product. And that's the next real big test of full-scale integration with the unboxed process. And that's kind of where we are. So you'll see them on the test roads in a couple of months. Source, reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at teslarati.